Brilliant victory this afternoon. Can you give us your thoughts on it, please?
Really emotional, especially at the final whistle. We deserved it. We've dominated, and we've got our rewards today. We had to suffer at times and adversity. We've dominated the first part of the game and find ourselves 1-0 down and giving ourselves an uphill task again. And we, Ram scored 2 great goals first half, and then Farmer got the next one, and it just put us in the driving seat going into the second half. And like I say, we worked really hard today. The players put in such a shift, and it was a big crowd, 1,000, and there would have been the new supporters anyway would have been really impressed with the football we played. I thought we just dominated, and they couldn't really cope with us on a counter attack or cope with our build. And look, we thoroughly deserved it, and like I say, really happy to get the 3 points because they were needed.
You touched on obviously Ram's performance and his goals just there, but how brilliant was it today, and how long coming has them 2 goals been coming?
You know what I've said to him in the week, over the last couple of weeks, we need that type of performance from him. He's one of our best players. He's a match winner. We've been waiting for him to win matches for us. I thought when we went to Farsley, he shown glimpses of creating stuff and causing problems and being at his best. But today we've put him in a wider role because we felt we could have got 1v1s with fullbacks today. And he's took his goals really well. The build for the second goal was fantastic as well. The amount of passes we made and we cut them open with a switch of play. But no, he was outstanding today. But it weren't just him. It was a proper solid team performance. Everybody was sort of 7 out of 10, and the subs coming on played a massive part as well. So no, it's hard to single individuals out, but Ram was very good. I know the supporters, every time we got the ball, were on the edge of their seat, but he's played a prominent role in what we were doing today in terms of game plan, and he's gone and performed.
Obviously, we scored 3 goals all in the first half, but there were so many chances in the second half. The scoreline could have been, 4, 5, 6, and no one would have batted an eyelid, could they, really?
No, I think, again, I don't want to disrespect Darlington because they've been on a fantastic run. They're one of the form sides in the league. They are a good team. Maybe the journey hasn't helped, and we talked about it before at the start of the game in terms of, we've the word coming out was they were quite confident in coming here and winning, and we wanted to use that as our motivation. We knew they travelled on the day, so we wanted to put a lot of pressure on them early doors because it's a long journey. We've been there. We got a point, and it was a hard-earned point there, but so we knew they'd get leggy towards the end, and we worked on Thursday on our build and counter-attacks, running at pace, flooding bodies forward, because we knew that at some stage they may just die, and we felt there was large parts of the second half where we just got on top, and I think they had a 1 shot maybe second half, like I say, look, it was a good team performance. Mentality was key, which it always is for us, and like I say, we've been on the back end of some poor results, but we were going to win at some stage because we keep doing the right things, believing our beliefs and how we want to play, and that's got us the 3 points today.
We obviously spoke last week about the importance of this game. So what does this win do now for the rest of the season?
You know what, we want to try and get some back-to-backs, and again, it's not jumping the gun. We've got some tough games coming up. The next 2 are really tough against teams right at the top. We've took a point off Alverton and beat Boston at Boston, so we know we can compete against these teams. But it's just important. Today was just important for the lads. I just think if we had lost today and a couple of the other teams had won, it would have given us a mountain to climb. At this moment, we're not too far away from catching teams. We're in with a shout. We've got opportunities still to come. So like I say, it's going to be it'll go to the wire. We know that, and I just think this is just another step in the right direction of being 1-0 down, 1-1, 2-1 up, 2-2, then going straight up the other end and getting a goal. And I just think it's just one of them games where the lads now hopefully have got the belief going into We got the cup game on Tuesday, but going into the next league game, that we can go and win the game. We are, I won't say desperate, but we knew, again, just reading into some things in midweek, that, you know, Darlington are just looking at just winning games, and obviously we are a team that want to put in performances, because that's the best way for us to find a bit of consistency and win games, and the performance today has won us the game. So we need to make sure we put that performance in again next week to make sure we give ourselves every chance of winning again.
And just finally, we spoke a lot about the attacking side of things today, but obviously Corey Roberts coming for the last 3 games and been exceptional again today again.
You know what, Corey's is unbelievable. He's not played football for 8 months. He's turned up. He's trained with us. He's nowhere near fit. We are struggling defensively for numbers. He's gone in and he's played a massive part in the 3 games. He's been outstanding. A fit Corey Roberts, top draw. But he's getting fitter as the games go by, and he's a big asset for us. I thought aerially, you know, for me, I felt they made a sub and he went straight into mark him on corners because we were getting joy. And like I say, he's been brilliant for us, and I know he's tired. The back end of games, he's been getting tired, but like I say, he's recovering well. He's working hard, and like I say, he's pivotal at the moment to what we're doing. In terms of our sort of defensive structure, fitting in at fullback or in a back 3, or playing as just a 2. You know, he's quite versatile, but he's good on the ball. He's got pace. He's got a fantastic leap. And like I say, we are missing Christian Green and Mitch Clark, so it is difficult for us at times. Jordan, who's been ever present, you know, he's missing at the minute. Sam Mantum, you know, as he's not available for us at the minute as well with his injury. So it is tough. It is tough with those big players missing because they're needed. But the ones that have come in have been tremendous as well. And like I say, we worked really hard on Thursday. We had a game plan, and we talked about the game plan during the warm-up, and just making sure that we were still focused. And like I say, we've gone and got 3 points, which were massive. The results have gone for us because realistically, I think before the game, I said to the players, I just got a feeling today. I says, my first thing that I'm going to be doing is coming into the dressing room after getting 3 points to check what the other scores are, because it's human nature, you know. We know we're in sort of a dogfight, and we know we need to win games, and if we win, what does that look like? That looks fantastic today for us. It's given us a big lift. The supporters massively lifted as well, and like I say, we're in this together. And I put out a bit of a rallying call last week, and they've turned up in their numbers today. I know Darlington have brought, you know, the best part of 300 plus, but there's been 1,000 here today, and a lot of them are you know, Warsaw based. So for us, it was fantastic for them to see how good a football team we are. They've all clapped the players off, which they deserved. But we have to sort of, you know what, it's hard because we really want to celebrate it, because wins don't come along very often for us. That's why we are where we are. But it's just focusing now. We want to just get back to the drawing board. We've got a game Tuesday, so they'll rest Sunday. Monday we'll come in Tuesday and go to work, and then we'll have Thursday to prepare for some big games coming up.
Cheers, Gaffer.